Y'all have no idea how big of a deal this is. Russell Crowe confirms his role in Thor 4 is the mighty Zeus. Now, I have for the longest time been saying the Asgardians aren't the only gods in Marvel. They're just not. You're sure dope if they start, let Thor be an introduction to the rest of these gods. And them doing this is what I've been wanting. And to me, he's the perfect fit. Other than Liam Neeson, he's the perfect fit. So, see, what do we got here? Russell Crowe reveals he plays Zeus in Thor: Love and Thunder. Marvel Studios is currently filming the 4th installment of Chris Hemsworth's Thor franchise in Australia. The upcoming blockbuster, directed by Taika Waititi, features one of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's biggest casts for a standalone movie to date. Familiar characters like Jane Foster, Natalie Portman, Valkyrie, Tessa Thompson, and the Guardians of the Galaxy will all appear, but the movie will also bring some new actors to the MCU. This includes Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher and Melissa McCarthy as Fake Hela. It was recently revealed that Crowe secretly joined the cast of Thor: Love and Thunder as well. His involvement became public after he was spotted with the cast and crew in Australia, but there were no photos of him on set. This left his role in the MCU a mystery that fans were eager to solve. Speculation ran wild about what characters from Marvel's vast comic history Crowe could play. The theories range from fake Thanos, a future version of Thor, and the voice of Beta Ray Bill. While it appeared Crowe's role would remain a secret until Thor: Love and Thunder's release in 2022, he has now confirmed his character's identity. Crowe recently did an interview with the Australian radio station Joy 94.9, and the Twitter account at Love Thunder News managed to capture a recording of the conversation. At some point during it, Crowe casually revealed that he plays Zeus in Thor: Love and Thunder. The actor said this is his last day of filming and is Zeusing it up for the MCU production, whatever the hell that means. This information is not confirmed by Marvel Studios, but should be legitimate as long as Crowe is telling the truth. I can't imagine him not telling the truth about that.
I'm going to laugh so hard if he's not. And he said that just to see what would happen.
That would be funny.
I could see him talking to like some of the head guys at Marvel, like fucking, it's like, hey man, what if I told everyone I'm playing Zeus? That'll be hilarious.
Dude, and then all of a sudden, like, actually, that was a troll. He's not really playing.
He's actually playing old Thor. I
would be pissed, but at least he's in the movie. Playing old Thor would be dope too, not gonna lie. That would be dope too.
Or Beta Ray Bill.
Or Beta Ray Bill doing his voice, that could work. So it continues. It is frankly quite surprising that Crowe revealed he plays Zeus in Thor: Love and Thunder. At the time when his casting was revealed, reports said that it was a surprise role. Marvel Studios likely didn't plan on revealing his involvement at all, much less his role, prior to fans connecting the dots. It is possible Marvel gave him the go-ahead to reveal the role now that his appearance will not be a surprise. If that's not the case, then Crowe could be ignoring or forgetting about Marvel's usually strict contracts. Zeus appearing in Thor: Love and Thunder could be a big deal and an excellent role for Crowe to play. The Greek god and ruler of the Olympians has connections to multiple Marvel characters and opens the door for more Greek gods to be introduced. Exactly. The most notable of the bunch is arguably his son, Hercules, a prominent hero in the comics with loads of potential in the MCU. Zeus and the Olympians are also connected to the Eternals, so Eternals could set up their existence in the universe before Thor: Love and Thunder. It's also worth noting that the introduction of Zeus and possibly other gods comes in a movie where the villain's main goal is to kill gods. That's not to say that Gore the God Butcher will kill Zeus in the movie, but perhaps a battle between them will take place. As long as Zeus survives Thor: Love and Thunder, and this is Crowe's role, fans should see much more of him in future MCU projects. I'm amped. And this better not be a troll, Kevin. Stop playing. I am amped because I wanted to see Hercules. I became one of the biggest fans of Hercules after really diving into his lore and seeing how, oh no, somebody actually did some good work with him. Because previously when you saw Hercules, I usually saw him in the ensemble book, right? So you know how they do in the ensemble book, you know.
He's there when they couldn't get a real Asgard.
Yeah, yeah, you know. But when I read his actual title, I was like, oh no, Herc is very interesting. He's definitely a compelling character. He has a lot going for him as far as narrative and story and tropes and shit. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that. I could see a Hercules movie. I could see that at the very least, if they build it up right, we could at the very least see something about him in the Eternals movie. So let's hope that shit happens.